Welcome back, beautiful viewers, for part two of the lore of crystals and how I actually got into being obsessed with them. I highly recommend listening to part one if you are unfamiliar with crystals or unfamiliar with black tourmaline. But if you are already familiar, take a listen to this one first. It's not a problem. So, one of my favorite must-have crystals is black tourmaline, and this is what it looks like. You can see the strands of tourmaline. Let me get a little closer for you. I don't know if you can tell, can you kind of tell there's strands running through? Like tourmaline has that, it kind of has that lines in it. If you can get really close, you can see it. You can see the lines a little bit easier in this. This one it's tourmaline growing in quartz. Now, do you see the reflection? Do you see those lines in there? Now that's how you identify tourmaline, okay? Right there. This tourmaline is growing in the quartz, and that actually amplifies the power of the tourmaline because quartz is a great amplifier of energy. Quartz regulates energy. It's intelligent. Yes, I said intelligent because these crystals are alive. They are part of the mineral kingdom. And the mineral kingdom is alive. Just very slow moving. All right? It's just slow moving and things change form over millions of years. And this is a bag of black tourmaline that was given to me as a gift from one of my former students, Chrissy. And it was a really thoughtful gift. It's changed my life too. And this is a tourmaline bracelet. This is nice to wear to protect you from crazy negative people and to ward off EMFs if you're using your cell phone a lot. You wear it on your left hand when you are on the cell phone a lot because it helps protect from EMFs. All right, so you've listened to part one. You know how this all came about, and why I could see the power of the tourmaline. This is tourmaline in quartz, rutilated quartz. I mean, tourmalated quartz. I'm so sorry. It's tourmalated quartz. Rutilated quartz is when there's gold strands in the quartz. This is tourmalated quartz. And you can also see that in my pendant. The tourmalated quartz in the pendant. It's really beautiful. It's a nice way to wear the tourmaline because it's very fragile. But when you have it, the tourmalated quartz, the tourmaline strands in here, it's very strong. It doesn't chip away. So the reason I'm trying to tell you about the tourmalated quartz as a way to wear it, I like to wear it on a daily basis in this pendant because really unusual things happen when you wear this. If you are having a problem with negative energy, particularly negative people, and the patterns and loops you get into with them, you're like, oh gosh, especially if you're working somewhere and you can't avoid them. This is a really amazing crystal that just kind of does the work for you. It feels like magic. It's not magic. It's nature. It's the power of nature. I mean, we don't realize how powerful nature is. The tools at our disposal to help us on this planet. A lot of times people will buy a mechanical, loud air cleaner to freshen the air. I used to have those in the studio, in the dance studio, because it gets a little sweaty, stinky, uh, with you know, having a lot of women sweat and dance. But you can have beautiful green plants, particularly snake plants in the room, and they clean the air of toxins, all kinds of pollution and things that emit from people's body. And they don't make any noise and they're gorgeous. But plants are really powerful, right? They're intelligent. They know how to clean the air. The trees are the lungs of the earth, right? The animal king, that's the plant kingdom. The animal kingdom, right? Fish. Like if you have a fish, they help like reduce heart attacks. People that have heart disease are told to, get a fish tank and watch the fish. It will soothe your heart. Or get a kitty cat. I have kitty cats. And my one kitty cat, Francesco, he's a love. He's a love and he helps my heart. He helps my heart big time. So there's so many beautiful beings and crystals on this planet, but crystals are also beings and they help us. So after you learned in part 1 how powerful I found these to be, I started buying them as gifts for people. I started, getting little bags of these and putting a couple crystals in a bag, or even just one crystal in the bag. I can't buy these for everybody because these are really expensive, the tourmaline quartz. So I'd buy these. These are only like a few dollars, like $5 to $7 a piece, depending where you go, for the larger ones, the larger, nicer ones. And I would just tell people if they were like having, some of my students, they would have trouble with things like people at the office, or their family or students or whatever. And I would say, hey, Sophie, you trust me, you love me, you trust me. I know you're going through a lot right now. Just humor me. I'm a little eccentric. Do me a favor. And I would go, hey, Sophie, go. I got you some stones. Go put these on your office desk at work. And just put them on your desk and tell me if anything changes, okay? So I'm going to tell you Sophie's story. Sophie had a coworker, this guy that drove her crazy. He was always putting her down, and he would always make a beeline to her desk, harass her for a little bit. I don't know. She's a foreigner. I don't know, she's feeling vulnerable, and then she just didn't need the daily harassment of some sort or the daily put down. She just had it. So I just said, okay, Sophie, Human Marie, put these at your desk. And she said, what is going on with these stones? What is going on with these crystals? She said, that guy who comes every day to my desk, on day 1 this week, on Monday, he makes a beeline to my desk, stops, looks confused, and goes the other way. And he didn't talk to me. And she said it was the weirdest thing. And then the rest of the week, he left me alone. So this was a guy that kind of bothered her every day. And she said, I know something's going on with these stones. And thank you for giving them. And I just ordered a whole bunch on Amazon. I got a pile sitting on my desk. And so that's Sophie's story. And then I had another student that was really going through a lot of trouble at work and just a lot with the family and her students at her job. She's a school teacher. And the parents. And she was going to have a meeting with these troublesome parents that she always dreads seeing. And I said to her, I put like a stone in a bag like this, and a little pin, and I said, just humor me, you trust me, I'm weird, but I love you. And just pin this to the inside of your shirt. Just and tell me if anything changes. I'm just really curious because and just report to me what happens. So she wore it. And the next day, she's texting me like crazy. What's going on with this stone? What's going on? I'm having, everybody in my life is acting differently. My kids, my sons, they were like, instead of like, give me this, give me that, and kind of, kind of putting all their stuff on her at night at dinner time, they're like, oh, Mom, how are you? Doing good? Can I get you something? They were so sweet, the boys. And she said, it was so different. It completely changed how they treat me. It was the oddest thing. And then the next day, her students were so sweet to her. All the kids were like so different. And then she met those parents she dreaded. And it was a great meeting. Now, we also did some dance energy chakra exercises the night before. So we had double duty for her. We had the stones and the chakra exercises, which rebalance you. But the stones made a big difference because they are our little intelligent helpers. And then I have stories. I have so many stories. Then I was dancing at a live audience show and doing my belly dance, and everyone there was so supportive. I had a lot of people come out to see me, on a weeknight, late, on a work night, and they're coming out to the city and dealing with the crazy expensive parking. And the show was late, and they're so sweet. So many nice teachers and students and former students and people that came out to see me. And there was this one table of wicked, ooh, the faces on them. Oh my God, it was like they're right in the front, the negative mojo. And it's like they're giving me the evil eye or something. And it's like, what did I do to them? What did I do to them? And I was like, at the moment, I'm thinking, what did I do to them? I was wearing a bracelet like this. It exploded, right? Like, it was the weirdest thing. The bracelet, it didn't just break. The stones flew off at these people and hit their table and hit them. They fell all over near them. It was the oddest thing. It was just the oddest thing. It's like the stones are like, I'm warding that bad mojo off of you and protecting you. It was really funny. I have so many stories because I've given these stones to so many people. And I'm always giving them out, and telling people about them. And they're also very grounding. All the black stones are very grounding, all the black crystals. You have the obsidian and you have the shungite. Shungite's like really one of my favorites, my new favorites. So if you need some grounding, some good root chakra protection from EMFs, you'll want to consider these beautiful crystals, what they do for you, and go out and buy some. And please get back to me, comment if you notice a difference in your life. And especially if you need the volume to go down. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you one more story. I know this video is long, but I also gave these to another student when her violent neighbor was scaring the hell out of her next door neighbor. He was giving her all kinds of harassment. And one time he threw a hammer at her, like a heavy hammer, and it hit right next to her foot. It didn't hit her. I mean, it's scary. So I bought her a necklace, like a a black tourmaline dagger, like a little pointed thing. And I bought her a bag of stones to put, I bought a whole bag of, I bought her a ton of them. I put some in her car, and I told her, how many windows do you have on the first floor? And I think I bought like 8 of them to put one in each of the windows in the first floor. And she said, Najia, that man doesn't bother me anymore. It's the weirdest thing. He was always bothering me, and it's strange. I think there's something with that necklace you gave me and those stones. I said, everyone says the same thing. Vicky, everyone says the same thing. There is something going on with these stones. So, whether you believe it or not, they don't cost a whole lot. It is worth it to put them at your windows. If you have some nasty neighbors or loud neighbors, it actually decreases the volume of the road noise and the loud neighbors. And if you have nasty neighbors, it doesn't hurt to put these facing their house. Kind of put like a shield there for yourself. Well, thank you for listening to my stories. And please share, if you like this, please share it on social media or with your friends. Send them a link, and please like my channel if you like it, and subscribe. It's free. And I want to help people. I want to teach you all wonderful ways of living that enhance your well-being. So thank you for tuning in. And I think next time we're going to have a little cooking lesson, because I filmed a cooking lesson with my 5-year-old nephew, and I'm going to upload that after this. So there's always something different on this channel, so you too can be an aspiring living goddess like me. Thank you.